This is Corey transmission. We found help us.
Hello and welcome everyone back to Neon Lights Roleplay. I am Magnus tonight. I get the distinct pleasure of being the game mother for tonight's episode of Last Transmission. With me on screen here is a cast of lovely people who are all far too eager to die, which is great because we'll be using Death in Space from Free League Publishing as our system of choice for this campaign. But before we meet them and their characters, there is a few things I want to get out of the way. Last Transmission is a sci-fi horror game, emphasis on horror, so general content warnings will include gore, violence, death, body horror, and psychological horror. While I can safely say everyone at this table has a number of ways to let me know if things are getting a little too gritty, there's only so much we can do for you as a viewer. If at any point a scene being played out becomes a bit too overwhelming, we highly encourage that you put us on mute, step away for a few minutes until the scene has passed, and if you still feel up to it, sit back down with us to see if this motley crew makes it out alive. Speaking of our motley crew, let's meet everyone. In a relay order, if you all would do us the honor of introducing yourselves, your characters, and answer me this. What will you be remembered for?
Alright, well, hey there, everybody. I am Turk, or Turk Accented, if you're feeling up for it and healthy enough to get that all out of you tonight. I get to continue to play Gavin Lapata. I don't know, Vermin. I think my brain gave up on that one before I even started. Anyway, what will Gavin be remembered for? Probably a lot of dumb things that got him nearly killed. And probably then the last thing that did get him killed. So yeah, not really much of a legacy there when the whole galaxy's dying. Don't really write a lot down about people doing right, I suppose. Over to Foxy.
Heyo, it's me, folks. I'm Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite Fox, Philly finest. And I get to reprise my role today as Tomoe Lapata, elder of the Lapata clan, and this little gaggle of fuck-ups, who will probably be remembered for always trying to get everybody he can out. I'm sure eventually that'll mean he doesn't get out himself, but I think even in that last moment, he'll be remembered for trying, you know? Over to Chuck.
Hi, I'm Chuck Point Failure. Hi, welcome. I know the last few weeks I have been a bit scarce around places, but I'm getting back into the swing of things for the new year. I'm back here reprising my role as Chao Chardine, the lovable downer AI who's trying to recover from his former job and is probably going to not live through this, all things considered. The things Teo will probably be remembered for will probably not be anything good, given the stuff he kind of condoned back in the war. Not to say, that being said, the things he does want to be remembered for is helping keep this crew alive and together and doing good of the world. And I believe that wraps it up for me, so I'm going to pass it on over to Vermin.
I was about to jump on it. Hey everybody, I'm Legendary Vermin. Tonight I'm playing F43 Castilian, our former clone officer turned clone captain of the Emperor Strike. And I think Among the officers and clones with which she served in the Space Navy, the answer is remembered for basically nothing. As is the nature of being one of dozens of copies of the same genetic shape. But among her crew, I think she is going to be remembered for the way that she treated the ship like a home, and the crew like a family.
It's cute.
Mic drop, etc.
Etc. So we come back in with tensions high as the dust settles, with the fear of more abominations surfacing, taking a forefront in everyone's mind as pause and take stock in ammo and injuries. Jay and Ben are worse for wear, but it's nothing that can't be wrapped up and slapped with the skin. And with bated breath and a bit of time passing, doesn't seem like there's really any movement left.
I think that's about it. At least for now. We gotta get on the move, Captain.
All right. Let's grab our gear and shove off.
Anybody overly banged up?
Well, yeah, but nothing some, synthetic applications can't fix, I don't think, at least.
Is Ben in good enough condition that he can still come with us? Or is he real fucked up?
He got slashed pretty good, so he's gonna try to make an effort to say that he can still go with you, but it's kind of up to you whether or not you want to make that call.
Look,
What were you gonna say?
I don't want to make it seem like I'm ungrateful for any offered help we can get right now, but I'd rather get as many people out of here alive and Ben come with us into the shitstorm, and, well, it might be more useful if he was able to get a halfway decent ride out of here sooner rather than later.
Oh gods, you're using your brain. We are gonna die in air.
We're not gonna die. At least not you. You can't die.
Nonetheless, I agree. Ben might be functional now, but another hit like that and he's a liability.
He's
Better to get
already
him out of here
alive.
alive. You said it.
All right.
Faye nods and lets Ben know that he needs to hang back and go with the other group to get people out. The Shrike is better equipped to help somebody with serious injuries than we are out here.
Yeah, back to a real doctor. But yeah, let's move it out then. Got that, Ben? No playing hero today.
Says the four idiots about to go and delve into a nuclear reactor to blow up a relic.
No playing hero for Ben.
Well, Ready when you all are.
Well, I'm not one to go against doctor's orders. Take care of yourself.
Well, yeah, you do the same. And remember, I ain't officially a doctor, but I got enough sense still left in my head to know you're hurt. And I'll join the group.
Delilah, you coming?
If Delilah was joining y'all, yes.
That was the original plan, yeah?
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
These guys back in order.
Actually, you know what? Since we're all traveling around here, wait. Oh, wait, I don't have my pistol anymore. I give my pistol to somebody else. Never mind.
I mean, I
You
still
gave
have
it
the
a
pistol.
shock.
True. Yes.
I don't know.
I was
who
gonna
shot
say,
me.
do we have a weapon to give Delilah just to make sure she's not just having to sit around and do nothing?
I got a nail gun.
Don't you use that?
I have a nail gun and a vacuum pistol.
Well,
Like an industrial nail gun.
industrial's good enough.
I just want to also
rivet
point
gun.
out that Shock is still carrying the fucking flamethrower. Let's just remember
We're
that.
saving
Here.
that
Yeah.
for when
Yeah,
we
I am.
need it. It's a super special tool for later.
I'll
This-
I'll give Delilah a
It's-
nail gun.
It's one of the 99 Phoenix Downs we're saving for the
Oh my
final boss.
God.
You only have one stack?
We grinded
The
for
overflow stack is for the rest of the bosses.
Fair enough.
All right,
Ever
come on,
get above
nerds.
5.
that. We're so cool. I think we are the coolest people, and that is not a lie.
Of course we are.
I agree. I think we're pretty cool, personally.
But yeah, we head on out. We gotta go to where was it?
We're headed to the storage
Okay, so
facility.
The storage facility and the reactor.
Yep.
So you guys are having to backtrack your way back to basically where the mining shaft was, because you're getting the trucks to be able to actually move the relic.
Mhm.
Yes, that.
So the transit tunnels are almost familiar ground at this point. They're navigable, and as long as you're quiet, you don't attract any attention. So by that point, the train is waiting for you back at the engineering bay.
You know,
I figure we're dropping off the buddies and the sheet metal with them.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right? Because that was all on our train, right?
Yeah.
It was on the
Drop all-
train, so you can
Yeah.
basically decouple that bank
Ah, got it. Okay.
and
Perfect.
leave it for them. Because I believe you were sending them to go get the. Did you want
that
them to get
sounds right.
survivors first, or?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
it
They're gonna
was-
link up with survivors and then get stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds correct. That way
Yep,
the
That way it
survivors
gives
can
them
help
more
them move
hands to move
everything.
stuff with.
Yeah.
That was the call.
You know, I think I'm gonna not like trains so much after this whole adventure.
Well, let's get you out of here, and then we can interrogate your train problem with a therapist later.
We have money for a therapist?
Our healthcare does not cover that.
I think you just meant a bar.
Yeah, it's mostly just a bar. A lot of alcohol.
We have money for
Fair enough.
alcohol?
Your salary may or may not cover that.
We'll be
Well.
fine. Gavel by the first round.
Oh, I will. Well, that's nice.
I mean, if anybody's getting a bonus after this venture, is him.
Can't disagree with that.
You're sweet.
You're not getting a bonus.
Well, well, it's a nice thought. All
Ain't
right,
it just?
we get on the great freight mate train. I forgot.
The great bait, mate. I rate it free out of freight.
Mm.
Oh, we're idiots. All right, so the plan from here is to head towards the warehouse. Yeah, see if we can't get our hands on the relic.
Yeah,
Moving
secondary
on up
storage.
We move the relic over to the reactor. We build the thing to hell. And we get out of here.
Yep.
What could possibly go wrong?
Many things, so don't say that.
It's optimism. Hell, that's the idea. Trying optimism right now.
Look, statistically speaking, that phrase, while it's a superstition, is too related to things going wrong for me to not trust that superstition.
All right. Well, I don't know if you've noticed where, current gestures vaguely at everything, but things have already gone pretty wrong. So let's just, hope for the best.
But we're still breathing, so it could go infinitely worse.
You breathe?
Technically.
Huh. Learn something every day.
Technically, breathing's better than not, so why don't we just figure it out? Hey.
All right, Captain, we shove off on your call.
Don't know why you're waiting for me. Let's get this done.
You heard the lady. Let's do it.
I think just to get the actual trucks working, I do need whoever's gonna work on them to make a tech roll for me.
Well, we know who's not doing that.
They've just been sitting outside for too long.
I could assist, perhaps. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. See if it's even needed.
All right, hang on. I'm trying to find the right die for it.
I say, can I justify rolling body by hitting the car hard enough to turn the engine back on?
Please don't hit the engine.
Give it a couple of flats,
Just confirm, this is a D20 system, correct?
Yes.
Actually, a D100 system, it's just...
Okay, so that is an 18 on the tech.
Flying colors. Because Revan
so
is
far so good.
Revan and roaring. So it takes a little bit to unload some of the crystals off the back of the bed.
All right.
Gives you some time to put that body to use.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I get to roll with my body. I love doing that.
Go for it. Body yada yada.
I love when I do that. All right, that's a 17.
Hell yeah. All them crystals, yeah, they're yours. You can do whatever you want with them.
Make diamond armor.
You got a crafting table out? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Do you even make armor on a crafting table? I don't play Minecraft. I don't know.
I wouldn't know either.
You have to use a crafting table to make diamond armor.
There you go.
Okay.
Now we know.
Fair enough. I don't know shit about Minecraft, so.
I know more about Minecraft than I would like to know about Minecraft.
You know what? Same, actually.
But get everything geared up and get it rolling.
All right, we're loaded up back here.
We get rolling, I suppose. That's really all there is to it. Chugga 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 choo choo.
Chugga 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 chugga.
I mean, we're taking the truck, not the train.
To put this into perspective, it's definitely faster than walking, trying to walk this trek, but it's not exactly warp speed. So you guys have a bit to kind of sit and ruminate with your feelings or talk. God forbid you want to do that.
So, we thinking we're gonna run into like a horde of these crab things out here, or like one giant crab thing?
I mean, if this is like the cause of everything, right? I guess it depends whether you think these are like insectoid types that protect the nest, or if they're just kind of running wild and it's more of a spike of chaos sort of thing. Whatever state
Okay,
closest
that's
is nastier.
Lord. The point is, Teo, let's put a bet on it. I got $10 as a giant crab thing.
See your bet. Yeah, $10 says it's a horde.
See? That's how we handle these things.
Fine. All you veterans of weird and strange traditions.
Come on, then. What do you think, Jeff?
I think it'd be a giant crab. I think sticking around that thing only makes you worse.
Mass still has to come from somewhere, and I doubt these things are pulling a Gestalt method.
Maybe all them folks get dragged away or something. Pile in. Mountain of ichor, all that, like in the horror vids.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Big
Are
old...
gonna be like a bunch of ichor all over the place, or like the walls turn flesh or some shit? One of those two things, probably.
How can you guys come up with such... Okay, I can't really say much. I know some fucked up shit back during the war myself.
I mean, honestly, battlefield medical textbooks from post, during the war really did give an example of lots of fucked up situations. How to properly sanitize a failed, failed hyper jump. Ooh, fuse into the fucking floors.
I mean, I'd argue we've seen enough nonsensical things in our time on the station that anything else at this point is just par for the course, yeah?
That's why we're going for the giant crab. All in on giant crab. If it's not giant crab, I guess I'll be happy, but...
Well,
this is a situation where we're going to be screwed even if we're right or wrong, so whatever.
so you might as well just put the bet down.
I did put the bet down.
Yeah, if you're if you're gonna bet, at least make it be a fun bet.
I think Samoa will lean over to the back of the truck. Cat, we're putting bets on what we're gonna find in this relic room. Theo says it's gonna be a horde of crab things. Gavin, I think it's a giant crab. Current bet's about 10 credits. Where are you at? You're muted, by the way, Captain.
Fucked up beyond imagining.
Okay, so giant crab or...
I think whatever we're gonna see is going to make the biggest, ugliest crab thing look like a regular crab, 12 legs and all.
All right. Okay. Just so we can
giant crab, by the way.
All right. So just to confirm all possibilities, no one wins if it turns out the thing crosses the Bishonen line.
The what?
Oh, for the love of... I keep on forgetting that none of you have the
Yes, we're uncultured.
knowledge of 20th and 21st century culture, and you're stuck in your head 24/7. Okay. Let's just say that if this thing pulls a anglerfish lure on us, no one wins.
Well, that'd be fun.
That's what I'm saying. Fucked up beyond imagining.
I see your point.
We'll be alright. Gotta be.
That's the spirit. We get this done. We make sure that no matter what happens, this thing was only our problem. Once we deal with it, well, the galaxy full of one less fucked up horror, yeah?
Amen.
How's this train looking?
We're not taking the train. We're taking the truck.
I know. We were on a train.
That's in your imagination. We left the train with the nerds.
We decoupled the car from the train, I thought.
Oh, wait, did we take the train?
Yes.
Yeah, we're on the we're on the train. We decoupled
The train?
the diamond car,
We're working on the railroad all the live long day.
and we're gonna go get the trucks.
Fucking call me John Henry then. Let's get to it. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Paul Bunyan in this
ourselves
bitch. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we ride out
All
on the
right.
train.
Get ourselves some trucks, so we're heading to the warehouse.
Yep.
Jokes aside, though, whether it's just more of these things or anything worse, we're likely about to run into the worst of whatever we're gonna find on here. So, wits about you. Don't get killed.
Shoot first, questions later.
That's fine. Just watch your sight lines, please. Some of us don't have firearms anymore.
We ride out.
We out. We do it. Let's move.
We get in the trucks and we just go. We just drive.
Sometimes you just get in the truck and you just go, you know?
Sometimes, you just gotta.
Have you ever had your crew crash land on a fucked up planet with a strange transmission that led you to encounter a station full of fucked up crab people who start to murder all of the drivers on the station, all being driven on by a really fucked up train? That's just like Drug Beast 4 S-150. Thank you, sir.
Clip that.
Okay.
Dead Space in a nutshell. Wait, not Dead Space. That's Transmission.
Legally
I'm not a
distinct.
hack.
Legally distinct. You
Serial
won't find those
number.
serial numbers.
Oh.
Somehow, Shock giving that little chuckle there was infinitely more perturbing than I expected it to be.
You know?
I was like, oh no, Shock has a secret and we're about to find out what it is.
Shock definitely got a DM. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones.
Imagine having secrets.
No, I didn't get any DM. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
That's
trust you.
what someone who got a DM would say. Fuck.
Shit, Dick, we're screwed.
It's fine. It's fine. The DM didn't ask about, PvP today. It's fine.
I didn't ask them anything. Not a thing.
Didn't ask me shit. I didn't do shit.
Listen, I'm just out here in a truck with who's driving the truck, by the way? Who have we decided on who's doing that?
I thought we were established it's a train.
It is a train.
We took the train to get, and we got the trucks. Now we're driving the trucks.
Yeah, well, now
Now
that
we're
worked.
driving
Yeah,
the
we
truck.
took yeah. See, okay, I knew I had it right. God
Now,
damn
now it was time to go mobile even further, and so now we're on the trucks.
you could say we transformed and rolled out.
We did.
That's what I've been saying.
We last
true. That's what you always say.
transformed and
No.
rolled out.
Nope. Don't do it. Nope.
Anyway,
Jalopes.
but yeah, if it's just one truck, I mean, Gab would offer to drive. But
Do I trust my little brother driving? Why not? We're probably already gonna die.
he was able to do some stuff before.
I have nothing but faith in you.
I think it's between him and Captain for people's least currently affected by this.
I think the captain wisely avoids all duties which might require depth perception.
That's fair. Yeah, okay.
Besides shooting.
As the person with the best eyesight and clearest head, Gav will drive.
Mm-hmm.
Argument here.
Also, once we get to the trucks, that goes double. Because, forget which leg I said it was, but...
Either wouldn't be great, I imagine. But yeah, we're going. We're going, Game Mommy.
I'm going.
We're doing it.
I don't know why I had the urge to say game MILF, but I'm not gonna do it. I promise. I won't do it.
You still
actually.
said it. You
said
still
it
said
anyway.
it. You spoke it into the universe.
Well,
Gemilf.
they
like-
can't all be win.
I feel like Meg is game mommy, but dungeon dilf.
Ooh.
I can accept it. I can accept it. I can accept it.
D and Dilf.
That's real.
You dilf.
D and don't, please, actually.
The first D stands for drooling.
Mm.
Because the
Not-
dilf's hot. Come on.
Stop already posting on main.
S&M stands for stop and meditate.
So, is there anything you guys would like to touch on and talk about while you are making your drive? Because it's still, these things are faster than trying to make this walk, but it's not warp speed. You've got a little bit of a ways.
Actually, speaking of clear heads, it's probably something worth discussing. Hey, how are you holding up there?
I'm still seeing Matrix code.
So not great.
Yeah, not great.
That makes two of us. What do you think it means?
I'm not entirely sure. Whatever's infecting my system probably can't process my usual method of sight, so it's kind of co-opted this and is piggybacking over whatever processes it can. So I have no idea when or if I am going to, just crash and turn and become something else. Fun being a walking time bomb.
Somehow you not knowing is the most terrifying part of this.
In fairness, we've all taken a scrape, each of us.
At least one.
If you're a time bomb, it's only a little bit more literal. And there's like a shoulder squeeze that means nothing.
Yeah, we're all time bombs together. Ain't that nice? Oh, it says a second gear. That's nice.
Awesome. Well, gee, if we all had getting fucked up, weird, crab people visions, can someone swap out for me for the seeing dead loved ones trait? It seems like I'd rather have Matrix vision, or whatever else you two end up getting.
Trust me, you don't want Matrix vision. It is not fun.
Don't mind me, all I did was shoot at one of our friends.
I also
Yeah, no,
did that.
Yeah, well, fair.
But they didn't seem to hold it against us too much. So that's nice of them.
Well, let's hope that that's what ends up manifesting if we find more of these fucked up things and not whatever else I've been dealing with.
Would it help to talk about her at all?
No. No, it wouldn't.
You sure?
What's there to talk about?
I mean,
You tell yourself your entire job is getting people out, saving what's important. And then you can't save the one thing that's the most important to you. Not much else to say, I suppose.
I'm just thinking, if you really love someone, like I'm sure she loved you, I'm sure she wouldn't hold it against you. I know she probably knows you did your best. And whatever this thing is telling you to get in your head and rile you up is probably a load of horse piss.
Shut up, Gavin.
All right, well, I'll be over here discovering third gear. No, well, not yet. This turn looks tricky.
I think he looks away at that point, but the look on his face definitely betrays that he's contemplating what you've said, and it's like thinking a lot about it. I think it clearly got to him more than he's willing to speak about right now.
Nerd, emotionally vulnerable.
Yeah, well, really just like me.
I know.
How you holding up, Delilah?
Well, I had kind of been listening to this back and forth conversation with Tomoe talking about Delilah sitting in her chair, twisting the ring around her finger. And looks up at the prompt of the question, like, I'm not gonna say I'm okay.
Wouldn't expect it.
We're about a country mile from okay.
You're, for what it's worth, you're holding up better than other people we've towed out of wrecks have. They lost a lot less. But I know how it can be running on adrenaline, so.
Oh God, remember that one guy who threw up on you, Captain?
Oh my God.
Projectile. 3 minutes straight. We almost thought he was gonna run out of fluid.
It was the first and last time I've ever gone to the dry cleaners.
We should be saying Tomoe is deliberately trying to lighten Delilah's mood, so like this is on purpose.
Yeah, a bit of a pseudo-forced chuckle.
That's all I need. Sometimes not thinking about the bad thing is the best thing you can do.
Foreign people never sing while you're doing stuff. Whenever we were on a long haul on the ship, whole crew used to start singing. I don't know if it was a culture thing or something that got drilled into us, but there was always singing when we were heading out.
So, what did you sing? stuff like shanties or...
Yeah. Shanties. Songs of better places. Songs of leaving shit behind.
Songs that remind you of the good times. Sing songs that remind you of the better times.
Sometimes, when the universe gets too quiet, the best you can do is make noise. Remind it you exist.
I don't know about singing right now. It's kind of, you know, a base full of monsters.
As far as we were concerned, that's what the enemy was.
War's fucked.
Yes.
My favorite they always sang was Dusty Skies. It was about, I don't know, being stuck where nothing could grow and hoping for a way out.
Neckwatch boys love this old fancy about drinking and rowing. Doesn't make a lot of sense when you're on a starship, but I suppose it's a cultural touchstone.
Some of the texts used to hum along to something. It took me entirely too long to realize it was still alive.
Ain't we just? Man, I wish that we could edit in the song that I'm referencing here. Because it's a Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys song. And
I've been having the one work song from that one Warframe trailer in my head for the entirety of the time we've been talking about shanties, and I've been fighting the urge to break out singing it for the past 5 minutes. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen, but like...
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you really work.
Listen, don't you do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Also, the first word's cold.
I know, but I'm just...
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, Drew.
We're not on a train, so I won't derail the conversation with that.
Damn it.
I suppose it is hard.
Like
And
that
it's,
land we call home.
Keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This song of sunset. You got me going.
I'm sorry. I blame Randy. Because it's the easiest thing to do right now.
Ain't true.
All right. But mistress of misfortune, father of festivities, game mommy,
Lilac,
Parental patron.
the Lilac, and it adds to the conversation about talking about the songs, the shanties, and because there was one that Dennis liked to sing. I always caught him during work or sometimes in the shower. Was he called it "Take Me Home"? It was really corny.
you got a few bars in you?
No. I don't sing. I sound like a dying cat. He's told me as much. Affectionately, he would say, but
Diana also hated my singing voice, to be fair.
I don't know about y'all, but I sing like a trained bird.
What kind of bird?
One that sings, dumbass.
Well, there's
What
a
other kind?
there's a difference. You can train a parrot. It sings a lot less pretty than a parakeet.
Well then, like the second kind.
Oh, I believe you. I just asking clarifying questions, seeing as, we're going to our death, and I don't want any questions lingering on the mind when we go into our final battle. As I try to live and die on this day kind of thing, Don't want my last thoughts to be, but what kind of bird did Captain mean?
I wonder if a Shrek could sing pretty.
But we can
Are
find
Shrek's hunting birds? I don't think they sung much.
That's a shame.
And again, I'm not a birdologist, so I wouldn't know.
I think the word is ornithopter.
I don't think you're allowed to say that on TV.
Isn't that one of those helicopter things?
Pretty sure it's ornithopter.
I'm gonna go with birdologist because that makes more sense in my head.
Bird doctor. Boctor.
Knower of bird.
Boctor. Well,
We're getting closer to being out of dick fuck nowhere.
You're getting there.
well, Dick Fuck
Not far off now.
Nowheresville's yeah, Dick Fuck Nowheresville's a hell of a large province. Truly, this station has been gerrymandered all hell that Dick Fuck Nowhere is such a large representative area.
I personally don't think it's that bad of an area, honestly. I mean, look at this place. You clean up some of the rafters, get some of the gross crap people out of here. Property value could skyrocket.
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean, nuclear fire would help with that a lot.
previous
Right,
owners
that's
were in a cult. But hey, maybe the
What's our plan for getting this relic on the truck? We just gonna walk up and grab it?
I feel as the most medically inclined person on the team right now, I can't personally recommend prolonged physical contact with something that's maybe driving a whole station crazy. But well,
That's my question.
if we have tools, use leverage of some kind. If there's a power lifter in the warehouse,
I mean,
Most
how
likely
big was
it's
the
a
relic
power
supposed
lifter.
to be? Fairly large, wasn't it? Or do we not know?
I'm just having my
I don't
fingers
think we
crossed that
know.
it's already on a truck bed.
I mean, they had to have moved it into the storage bay somehow. I'm assuming with some kind of containment thing if people weren't aware of what it was.
well, then we just steal that.
I'll admit, I'm being optimistic though. It could be worse when we get there.
If it's out of containment, maybe we can just kind of, skid the truck on up right next to it. We get out, dump it in, and throw a rope or two over it, and eastbound and down it.
If only it would be so cooperative.
Well,
Well, regardless,
Do you
once we
think
get
it's
it on
going
the
to be
truck,
otherwise?
I have a very strong feeling, i.e., statistics, that says yes, it will be otherwise. That's a thank you, Game Mommy.
people keep getting DMs, and
I didn't do it.
it's not that I don't feel left out. It's not that I feel left out by any means.
I think he was talking about the bot in the chat. I'm not the one who banned the bot.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
my
that power.
Don't worry, I'm on it. I'm capable.
Thank you.
It's what I
Thank you for
do.
your service.
It's what I do. I'm just doing my job.
Speaking of shaky houses,
Nice. So, we get this thing on the truck. Whether or not it's cooperative could be a problem we deal with when we get there. We get the truck to the reactor. And then what? Hey, yo, can you ever get to blow on a time delay?
I
I'll be
mean,
able to rig it on a time delay. Yes.
Then we have a plan.
I like it. Simple, open to interpretation, like jazz.
We're gonna die in here.
Oh, remember you told me I'm not allowed to die.
That's true.
None of you are allowed to die.
Oh, see, there you go.
That goes double for you.
I
You
have my
got ordered to.
contingencies.
I knew you had backup bodies. I saw one of them in the closet once, and I'm like, I'm going crazy. That's just a random thing over there. There's an actual body in there. I knew you had a backup body. You liar.
I think you were high when that happened.
Hasn't answered yet.
I cannot afford to maintain a backup body. I just have backup files.
Oh, see,
As
there
like
you
I
go.
said,
Oh,
he's
shit.
semi-organic.
Oh shit! If you die, can we put you in the ship like a fucking what's that old AI from that movie? Not the murderous one.
Oh,
That
that,
actually
That
narrows it
doesn't
down
help.
quite a lot. No,
Chappie?
no,
Let's go
it,
with
it
that
narrows it narrows it down a lot. AI in the
Chappie.
ship and not murderous.
Chappie?
Chappie wasn't in the ship.
Frankenstein.
that was
I think
Frankenstein's
you're going too far
monster.
back.
That was the AI.
L4 from that one Star Wars movie. I've seen some Star Wars.
Oh, you mean the one that was bombed for no reason?
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
I feel like, people should talk about things. Helps them get better.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Lapata.
Not a doctor,
Much appreciated.
technically, but
Speaking of which, Doctor, what's our ETA looking like?
Just about there. Rolling up.
soon. If this BB dot is to be believed to be us.
Well, when have BB Dots ever lied to us? All right, game faces on, people.
I forgot to pack mine, but I'll do my best.
I guess Tomoe will sidle over near Delilah and just, you stay as far behind me as you can, and I'll make sure nothing happens to you. All right?
See, nonsense is okay.
Yeah, all right. That's when I'll start sidling up whatever I've got. I keep wanting to call it a warhammer. It's not. It's just a big repair tool, but it serves the purpose.
It's hefty. You can swing it around. It's got a hammer on the end of it. It's just not a
basically
big
a
warhammer.
Listen, it's more like a. It's not. So you wouldn't say it's a Warhammer 40,000. It's more like a Warhammer 10, 20,000 maybe. I'll stop talking now. Anyway.
Like a sledgehammer if you're comparing it to Mjolnir.
They'll compare it. That works for me. All right.
So you guys get out of the truck. It's bitter cold outside. And make your way over to the bay doors. Much like the other warehouse, it's a big bay door and then an airlock on the side.
All right.
No,
See if we. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I was just gonna say doesn't seem like there's any sign of recent activity.
Now, remind me, we're gonna have to drive to the other bay where this relic is.
This
Or
is
we
the
can
relic
bay.
should be here.
This is the bay.
You'll
get
have
the
to
relic
drive
from
to
here.
the reactor.
Right.
Mhm.
What are we seeing as we emerge into the bay?
The bay is currently closed.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an airlock
should
between
Yep.
us and it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, let's get that open then, shall we?
Yep. So go ahead and hop off the truck and head over to the airlock to see if I can pop it open real quick.
Sealed. It does not respond to commands. Seems like a familiar song and dance.
Yep.
Right, open.
Control panel. Let's see if I can tech my way through this. Hearing no complaints, I'm going to go ahead and roll my tech.
You've never failed us
Fourth.
in your attempts to tech before, so I don't see why you would now.
I wish you had waited like 3 more seconds, because I got a 13.
It's a failure, but not for lack of trying. Because you can hear it seem to like start the cycle as if it was opening, but there's a grind, like a halt.
Yep, and I had burnt all my void points last time, so I just got a new one. Yay.
All right, then. We go with plan B. If it's at least grinding somewhat, it means it's probably got a crack in it. Let's brute force it.
You tried to brute force it. There's also the option of, I'm pretty sure at least one of you's carrying a cutting torch.
Oh, wouldn't
I
that be
mean-
you?
Yes. Yes, it would be. That I've been using kind of more as a flamethrower, but alright, cutting torch it is. Let's see.
Cut torch.
Yeah. Would that be a roll, or am I just sitting here cutting my way through?
I'm sorry?
I was asking, is that going to be another roll, or am I just sitting here cutting my way through for a significant period of time?
Let's say it takes a bit to do it.
Then I'll just remain beside you, hammer at the ready, in case anything sharp or spiny comes out of the hole you cut.
Yeah, the problem is we won't be able to close it back quickly after this.
Well, there's another access panel on the inside. Maybe you can open the door from there.
Maybe. Hopefully.
There it is. Hope. We like that word.
Yeah, fair enough. I will admit it is a word I rarely use.
We'll fix that when we get out of here, though. When we get out of here.
North, south, or west? Pick one.
I mean, I'm from West Philly, so I gotta say West by default.
West
I live
sounds
on the
good.
west coast.
West.
Screw it, I'll say east.
I don't think that was an option.
East wasn't an option.
That wasn't even a fucking option, Shock. Why you gotta be different?
I could have sworn I heard east for some reason. I apologize. Screw it, let's stick with west, and let's just follow up on that one.
That's the wrong page. I need to be on this one.
Psych. That's the wrong page.
It's the wrong number.
You cut your way through the, as far as you can tell, just somebody had sealed the other side of this door. You cut your way through, and once the doors finally complete their cycle and open, there's a rush of air as inside it starts decompressing and air rushes out. So it's time to start moving
Voice crack.
quickly.
All right.
All right. Shall we get in there?
Better now than later.
Mm-hmm.
Oxygen's a limited resource. Let's move.
Mhm.
Yep. So yeah, we move in quickly.
What are we seeing on the inside? What's happening?
For the most part, it's just dark. Even recess and low light is gone here. So whatever light you've got is from whatever ambient light or flashlights coming off of your suit.
Can we see a control panel anywhere near the door?
The immediate one that controls the airlock next to the door, yes.
Teo, see if you can do anything with that. Maybe get some lights on in here.
All right. Yep. I go over to the control panel. See, first off, can I see the control the inner door so the air doesn't keep rushing out?
Yes, you can get it to close.
So there's that part. And is there any way for me to get access to the lights from this panel or not?
From this panel, no.
All right. So, as soon as everybody's cleared, the first thing I'm going to do is seal that airlock so we can have at least some breathable atmosphere in here.
Keep the suits on for now.
Agreed.
All right. So that's a no-go on the lights.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Well, we're not gonna get them on by standing around with our hands up our asses.
Yes, Captain.
Showing up on the left.
I see. Yo, what a well-made map of a storage facility. Whoever made this map must have put a lot of time and dedication into making sure they had an accurate representation of what the DM was looking for.
Damn. Just be careful with your elbow there.
Don't go
right,
crazy,
listen.
man. You're not going
Listen,
through
all
yet.
right. All right, my bad, my
Slow
fault, my
your
fault.
roll, man.
You didn't know I could phase through walls. It's actually my power that I unlocked last
Could
episode.
walk
You didn't
through
know I didn't
walls,
phase into that.
crazy.
disappear, and fly.
Exactly.
Going insane. You didn't even predict the fact that we're going on a break before we go through this
Shit.
facility. Come
Yeah,
on.
I didn't see it coming. I wasn't prepared.
Well,
I was surprised. Were you surprised? I was surprised.
I was honestly shocked, amazed, awed. Talk
well,
about a
actually,
cliffhanger.
shocked is the other guy. But anyway, we head to a break, I hear.
Yep, let's go ahead and take a few minutes before we start exploring the rest of the warehouse.
All right, goodbye, everybody. See you real
See
soon.
you soon.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are back in the thick of things. We had to rein back in some overeager compatriots. That made absolutely no sense. They wanted to phase through the barricade, and I
Couldn't
would
catch them
not
all.
let
He's the
them.
Mole Phantom.
But
Come away, Danny Phantom.
That's what they called me back in Sec Watch.
I'm shocked
Sorry
that we're
about that.
allowed back on this stream.
The horrors
Yeah,
persist,
we should be-
but so do our shenanigans.
Mega
Yeah.
hasn't killed us all yet.
yeah, well, you know,
Just waiting for opportunities to make it extra horrific.
Keep
In any
saying,
case, to Mole.
been a relatively easy-going session, hasn't it?
No.
I don't like the way you said that.
So
Hmm.
you guys make your way further inside, and again, the lights are a bit of a no-go. So you're shining the lights of your suits, flashlights on hand through the hall, and it's empty and eerily quiet. Hold on, I have appropriate music for this.
To be fair, I feel like it'd be less eerie if it wasn't quiet. I'm just, just like as a thought, feel like it'd be actually more eerie if it wasn't quiet. I feel like just like if you were hearing sounds right now, that'd be pretty fucking eerie in my book.
Is
Would be a
this
little
soft
bit eerie.
jazz coming from the ballroom?
Yeah, I feel like that'd actually be worse.
It's happening
Right?
again.
But you make your way to another set of bay doors and find that they're closed, they're sealed, uncompliant, like the airlock.
Damn, anything you can do about these?
Is there a control panel?
There's a control panel.
All right, let's take a crack at it. One tech roll coming up. Not bad. 16.
Another. See, I feel mean because I keep letting you roll, but again, it's a failure, but not for lack of trying. It's the cycle starts, and it grinds again.
Well,
Okay.
any more bright ideas?
I mean, given those, wouldn't there be like another entrance or something to a bait this size?
No. I'd argue at least one or two more. Certainly. We can look around for another entrance. So also just try prying our way through this one.
I mean, hasn't done us wrong yet. Just gotta risk hitting down, seeing whatever's going on there.
All right. Did the doors at least open up enough to see what's going on the other side?
Yeah. There's enough of a crack to indicate that something has been welded over. Basically, just some paneling.
Yeah, so somebody been through here to make sure whatever's in here can't get out. That's great.
Well, unfortunately, the thing we need is on the other side of this, so that can't be our problem.
Yeah. All right, let me go ahead and get the welder out and cut our way in.
Alrighty.
So let's split that plating right in half so that the door can open, or at least get as much of it off enough so it can open.
Takes a few minutes, but once it's done, it slides open. And what you find is that your light trails up over the ground and follows what seems to have been painted across the floor, swirls and patterns almost like the flow of a river. From the door. Sorry.
Returning to the river. Yeah. That's what all the logs have been saying.
Yeah, well, not exactly liking the pattern here, but
Doesn't change our plan, does it?
Unfortunately, no.
Not in the slightest.
Then let's move. And I guess I'll take the first step in. And then the second step in to make room for my friends.
All right, I'll be following right behind.
Oh. I'm also going.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
Yay!
Blue skidoo. We can too.
Mhm.
You guys are welcome to move forward in as far as you would like.
Oh.
Oops. Oops. All right. I'm gonna assume that giant purplish bluish thing on the map there is what we're looking for.
Yep. So as your lights move around to explore the space, they sway, they flash over equipment, some observational equipment that had been dragged in for monitoring, some storage containers, and of course the big centerpiece in the middle of the warehouse, a very large obelisk.
All right. So moving this thing might be a problem.
There's probably some loader vehicles somewhere in here we probably could use.
They got it in here somehow. We'll get it out.
Fair enough.
Just
Well,
remember not to touch that thing.
agreed. Pan out.
I see.
We'll see what we can find around here.
I'll check this door over here.
I'll go over here.
I'll check out the big box over here.
We'll start with Gavin. Inside that room is just some more storage. Mostly just some spare cutting equipment.
All right. Nothing in here.
Vermin, yours is again more storage, some larger material, usually kept in reserve for the rig or equipment within the colony.
Nothing over here.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Generator. Big box is generator.
All right.
Do I
Got
take it
power
far?
here, so we might be able to get some lights on.
Tamale, it's a loading bay. It's got some movement equipment in it. It looks like the original trucks that had brought the obelisk in.
Jackpot. Couple of loader vehicles in here. I'm gauging this is probably how they got this in here.
Perfect. Give me a second. I'll get this generator started so we can get some lights going.
Turning back. Do I?
Oh, go ahead.
How's Delilah looking? Is that representation of her getting closer on the map intentional, as in she is eyes locked on this kind of thing, or is she just moving about?
Moving about, but you can kind of see that she is looking at the top of this thing.
So, hey, Lila, let's
She hasn't really.
let's keep moving to the trucks, right?
Huh?
Trucks. We're gonna get around this thing. Now I'll look at it, and we'll get to the truck so we can blow this thing up, right? Still on board?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you want to walk with me then? Let's start going around.
Do you want to like walk with me? Maybe, I don't know. Only if you want to, though.
We could be here while everyone else is doing stuff.
Delilah, which doors would they use to get this thing out of here? Northwards?
Probably. It seems like it's the closest to the bay.
Is it closest to the generator? Power plant?
I think so.
Well, I think so is the best we have to go on. Please tell me they kept the keys in the ignition.
Let's see what we got. Mother of game, what have we got?
We've got 3 trucks with empty ignitions.
Let's know on the keys then, huh?
No on the keys.
Delilah, do you know where they kept the keys for the loaders?
No, I don't.
All
Have we
right.
got... Did we bring trucks with us as well?
Yes, you did bring a truck with you.
Well,
to
slightly
jump it.
inconvenient, but suppose that's what we brought our own trucks for.
All right. Speaking of ignition and power, how does looking at this generator to turn the lights back on look like?
Roll me a tech.
Tech.
And if the rest of you would be so kind as to roll me savvies, please.
Oh no.
That
That's
is a
not a great
19
one.
on the tech.
12 savvy.
7 on the savvy. It's an on the savvy for vermin.
That's an 11 on the savvy.
So as far as the tech goes, that something has thrashed this generator to the point where it's, if you put some time into it, you could fix it, but you're kind of left wondering why they tore it apart. Like what the purpose behind that was. Gavin, you said you got a 12?
Hmm?
Vermin got an 11, and then Tomoe got a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mhm.
Tomoe and Faye, you're both... It's hard to describe the sudden overwhelming feeling of unease, the creeping feeling of fear climbing up your spines, the hairs raising on your skin, the almost feeling of something peering into your very being. But all you know is that right now it's got something to do with that thing in the middle of the room. And you feel like you need to do something to it. It's
All right.
attracting you like a moth to a flame.
All right, Cap.
Okay.
Generator is currently in a fucked situation. It can be fixed, but it might take some time. I think whoever threshed this for a reason can figure out what it is right now. So I'm not entirely sure it's a good idea. Why are you moving towards it?
We know this thing can take over systems. Maybe they thrashed the generator to keep it out.
Right, fair enough. We also know this thing fucks with organic systems. So why are you getting closer to it?
But it's giving me a real fucked up feeling right now.
Tomoe, I feel sick.
That makes two of us. This thing has to go. Like
Right.
now.
Yes, we have a plan. That plan does not require us to touch the thing with our bare hands.
One of us has to get the truck online.
And we have to load it.
Yes, and all of that does not require us to get closer. Now, please step away from the relic.
I can't.
Help.
I go and grab onto the captain's arm.
Against my better judgment, I'm going to do the same for Tamori.
I think the captain, I think Faye is willing to be maneuvered, but is like very weakly pulling towards it.
Yeah, same. I think Tomoe will move wherever he's moved, but he won't stop staring at it.
All right. That figures. All right, Delilah, come on. Everyone get in the trucks.
Right.
We have to get our
This
trucks
truck.
from. We have to get them from the train. These ones don't have keys.
Unless one of us can hotwire it.
That's a good plan.
We already have trucks with keys. We should use those.
Let's just try this
Right.
first. I start moving over towards the trucks.
I'm gonna pull Tamori over here and like park him in a corner. Hopefully where he can't see the damn thing.
Breaking line of sight. That's smart.
I'm just gonna put Faye in the passenger seat, and hopefully Delilah follows. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'd like to try and hotwire a truck.
Make me a tech.
All right, here comes a tech just for you special. That's a 17 total with 15 on the die.
That's a hot wire.
See? There we go.
Okay.
We got one of them up and running. Perfect.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay, surprised that worked.
I'm okay.
Hey,
Fine.
Game Mother, does being out of line of sight with it have any effect on the fascination?
No. If anything, it seems to be... Imagine feeling that itch under your skin where you can't quite scratch it.
I need to not be near this thing.
Gang, I think I know what it's like to have that thing have its hooks in you.
Less than fun. Ideally. I'll admit.
Alright. So we're going to need to move quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't agree more. Theo's second truck here. Might as well get this one up too. Two's better than one, right?
Right. Okay. Gavin, mind giving me a hand with this?
Sure thing. You two stay nearby. I want to go hop over and...
Right here.
One tech roll, you say?
Yes.
When in doubt, check it out.
That is
Oh.
planet. That's another 19.
As a
Damn,
hot
we're
wired
good.
truck. Moe, Delilah is gonna look at you, but you aren't going to hear Delilah.
Damn
It's
it.
not going to stop unless you do something about it.
We're going to do something about it.
It's not going to stop what's on top
Stop,
of it.
please stop talking, please. No more words, please. Thank you.
Do you even see it?
I don't want to see it. I need to, but I don't want to.
Is Delilah approaching Tomoe at all?
No.
Okay.
Delilah, to the rest of us, actually saying anything?
No.
Oh, great. Horrible.
Doing okay over
So-
there, Tomoe? You're muttering to yourself.
Just not sure what's real. That's all.
All right, big guy, come on, let's get you loaded up so we can get this thing where it needs to be, so we can die in a miniature sun.
There's something on top of it.
Well, we're gonna throw the whole thing out, so whatever's on top of it gets to go too.
I know it feels like spiders on your fucking skull, but ignore it best you can.
I don't like spiders very much.
That's why I use that analogy.
Alright,
Okay.
loading up.
All right, Gavin, you drive one, I drive the other.
That sounds about right.
Hop in, Delilah.
Riding with the old brothers Lapata.
The brothers Lapata.
Brothers, so I get to torture one of them.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Brothers.
Brother.
Nah, I win.
See, I was going for that one scene in Rent.
Hey, mister. He's my sister.
Cap, how you holding up?
Damn, that engine pulls.
Dang.
Was that my audio?
I think so.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's some dork in my area who loves to do that.
It's fine. I'm just assuming it's a truck
Especially
engine.
when I'm sleeping. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, Faye says, well, I feel like I have a sunburn on every inch of my body, and I feel physically ill thinking about wanting to look at that thing, so let's just even her all out and say I feel like dog shit, but I got work to do.
All right, so a Thursday for us. Got it.
It goes beyond the scope of normal work.
A particularly bad Thursday.
Sure thing. Fire her up. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. So unless Gavin has any complaints, I guess I will be the first forklift on this thing.
By all means, lead the way.
Are you certified though?
I, Shark Point, am in fact forklift certified.
No, then we're good. OSHA won't come after us. That's all that matters.
So, any rolls do I need?
You are moving into position to get this thing up on the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like I gotta look on top of it though, because I need to know what the fuck's going on. I don't want to, but I feel like narratively I should.
Okay, you're gonna be looking in a minute.
One of us should make that leap.
I mean, someone's gotta fall on that sword, you know?
Yeah.
Somebody's gotta do it.
All right, Christian one, no one
I
rates
guess the
I'm down.
operative question then is, do we need to get out of the truck to load the obelisk onto it?
Get the loader all in place? Technically, yes.
Well, bad news for us, friends.
Do you want it to be you, or do you want it to be me?
I'll do it. I'm fine. I love stepping on rakes.
No. You guys are already feeling bad. You two are feeling bad enough. I'll step out and I'll secure it, and so we can get it moving.
It's not a one-person job.
Well, thankfully I'm here.
You're staying in the car.
What do you mean I'm staying in the car?
I mean exactly
We
what
need
I said,
somebody
Captain.
who feels like they can drive. Stay in the car, Lapata.
Fine. Start feeling freaky though. Let people know.
All right, come on, Tamori, let's get this done.
Yep. And I will, I guess, as we're loading up, I'll hop out. And like, I'm still functionally helping. I still want to do like stuff to get the loader ready, but I think eventually I'm just gonna crane my eyes up to the top of this thing, I guess.
The top of this obelisk goes high. It's almost impossible to see how it got past the bay doors. But you're finding that as your eyes train upwards, there's something that's got a winding coil around the entirety of the obelisk, and something is perched at the top. And as you interact with the loaders and get it and start getting it hooked up, that sensation, that hearing that piercing in your head suddenly reverberates into a snarl, a growl. It reaches to everyone at this point. It reaches to Gavin, it reaches to Teo. It reaches to Delilah, who shrinks back in her seat.
It's alive. And it hates us.
Oh, fuck. What did you do?
I just looked at it. I didn't do anything.
That line was super fucking hard.
Sorry, what?
I'd say that line was really good.
Thank you. I've been trying to hit the one-liners lately in character, and I feel like I've been...
Sorry. We're about to die. I'll compliment you later, Foxy. I'm sorry.
That's cool. I appreciate it. Love you. Right, back to almost dying. I don't even think I have the words right now. I think Tomoe is just like lost in that reverberating feeling of like ire from it, and recognizing that like he either needs to run or destroy it. Like there's no, it's like locked in the middle of fight or flight.
Faye will intervene at whatever step he was at of getting this thing loaded and do her best to hobbledy-cobbledy take over.
Yeah, I'll step back for a second.
Okay. We got this.
You were not the only ones that roar reached.
Oh.
As through the woodworks, you start to hear the cries of familiar abominations.
Fucking hell. Tail, I owe you 10 credits.
Yes, you do. Now get your head in the game.
Y'all owe me 10 credits. Shut the fuck up. Load.
No, be fair. You two load. I won't let anything happen to you. I got this. Lila, you stay in that truck. You don't move.
Oh no.
You could say that again.
Oh boy, that's a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a good number of them.
Truck-wise, are the two trucks, like, more accurately, like, to the east of the obelisk as we're loading up, or?
Yeah, I'll draw a shape.
Yeah.
Yo, I love shapes.
Give me a shape.
Say
Roughly one
Probably.
truck's worth of shape.
Yo, I recently learned you can shift click when you're drawing polygons on Roll20 and it'll snap to the grid corners so you can get like accurate box shapes and shit.
there you go. Got a good shape.
Yeah, you just might want to put it on the token layer so we can actually see it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
See,
it's on, it is on the GM layer. Whoopsies.
Whoopsie
like it.
doodles. It happened. I do that so
Whoopsies.
many.
There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
it's truck sized.
If you wouldn't mind sending it to the back, just real quick. I'm lost in
If
the
I have
sauce.
a problem with doing that, there you go.
Perfect. All right. Now we're good. We're all set. I assume I was
Alright.
at the rear.
All right. You two keep loading. We'll do some killing. I'll do some killing.
Much as I hate to say it, with all that company, you're gonna need help.
I
Teo,
think you
you
need to
got this?
consider your strategy here. I think you need to consider your strategy here.
They have a plan. Game Mother. Is the truck currently attached to the relic?
No.
Is the truck still mobile?
Yes.
Gavin, you know what you need to do.
You're gonna run something over.
Yes! Why the fuck did we not? We have a truck!
You know
We have
what?
at least 3 more trucks.
Yeah! We might as well!
This is an excellent point.
By all means, run things over. I applaud the creativity.
Yep. Anyway.
I
You said
sincerely
consider
believe that
strategy.
this is an endless wave situation.
Probably, but we'll use the truck for as long as we have it, and we'll just be murdering until that otherwise. Oh, there's the music. All right.
All right.
Okay.
How much longer would it take to load the obelisk onto the truck properly?
Load the truck proper.
Yeah. Or let me try this again. How long would it take us to set it up so that we could drag this thing for a hot minute?
For a hot minute? Well, you have to take into consideration you don't know if the actual other doors were sealed. You did not check the other doors.
The north doors look open.
You haven't checked them.
That's true. Well. Shit.
You ever stop and realize you're actually not very smart? You're gifted a child to program what's wrong.
Yeah.
In our defense,
Don't
things
change the
kind of
plan.
just happened rather rapidly.
Don't change the plan. Instantly stop moving. Simple as that.
I have one other question. In our estimation, wonderful game mother, how resistant are doors like this to as fast as these trucks can go given their weight.
That's using your brain.
Considering they're fairly resistant to atmospheric decompression.
That's what I was worried you would say, but
Yeah, all right. Okay, so step 1, we find an open door or we open one. Hey, that's probably your job. Step 2, hit them really hard till they stop moving.
I mean, there is the door we came in through. That one's open.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's true.
Worst case scenario, we can cruise south until we can find another way through.
I agree with that plan.
Unless, I don't know.
We just gotta load up the trucks. I think that is step 1.
That's true. Let's get the trucks loaded. All right, who wants to go first? Anybody volunteering?
I think
'Cause
whoever's loading
I'll-
things onto the truck should try and take an attempt at that so we figure out what that mechanic is.
I agree. That's a
Which is-
good call.
Which apparently is me. So what is that mechanic?
That mechanic is going to be a body.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Ah,
shit.
dick.
Well, guess we know what I'm doing now.
Well,
yeah,
Can be
Theo, give it
trading
your best
roles.
shot.
You can also just shoot something and tell me to go do it.
That
You
is a
can
good point.
reassess your position. Reassess your positions.
All right. So seeing that, okay, big ass thing, me loading the truck. My scrawny little cheap ass arms ain't doing that shit. Tamori, swap. I got this, and I'm going to start
Yup.
popping shots.
Roger that.
A blame thrower?
What?
Are you gonna use the blame thrower?
You gonna throw some blame at them? You gonna make them feel real
Yeah.
bad about stuff? They're done?
Not yet.
All right. Yo, let them stack up more. I agree with that plan.
All right. So I am taking a pot shot on this big one, and I got a 12.
That's it.
All right. So if I remember correctly, that is 1d6 damage,
1d6.
That is correct.
and that is a 5.
Ouchies. What did I just knock over? What the fuck?
All
Okay.
right. And I'm gonna go ahead and popcorn it over to our man behind the wheel, Gavin.
Okay, oh boy, I'm almost like, can I not? So that maybe the guys can roll in. Oh boy, I'd like to scoot over really quick. Oh, okay, I didn't know what I could do. There's not really a good ramming position right now, but could I move the truck so we could start getting it loaded and it would be like facing, trying to find a good measure tool here. Where did all the measure tool? There it is. Like it'll be facing this way. I need to pick a better color. Some of them more visible.
Like
yeah.
that?
Yeah, thank you.
Gotcha, baby.
I want the truck to be that way. And if while doing that, I can take a pot shot out the window at like this low goober, that would be the coolest thing.
Like right here.
Yo, mobile trucks. Holy shit. That's my game, mother.
Would it be possible to take a shot while doing this?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
The big guy. He's already hurt.
Ooh, good call. Yeah, I'll as I'm swinging around, I'm gonna give everyone brief momentary cover and thump a shot at him.
Gavin coming out the fucking window with the drive-by motion.
So bad. Okay, sorry. That is a tech to hit, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well that's probably not going to do it because that's only a 12.
12 hits.
Oh, for real? All right, cool.
12 is the hitting number.
Well, you know,
For real?
not for me. Sometimes. Okay. That's going to be 3 damage.
Okie dokie. Where do you want to popcorn it?
Okay. Well, so we've had Shaodai go, right?
Yeah.
Faye has Faye gone yet? Sorry.
Nope.
Yeah, I think yeah. Let's get all of our stuff going, and then we can let the enemies close in. I think we have at least one turn of them having to waddle their way towards us. If
Unless
I've
they got
Pretty
any
sure
shooty
that
boys.
that big guy is a ranged fella, if
Ah.
I'm remembering correctly.
Well, in that case, I'd rather maybe we could eliminate that threat before we get out of here. But totally up to you. But I'm gonna put this in your hands. I still say we
Yeah.
all go first.
it's in my much capable mitts. That's a 7, but I have another void point from earlier when I failed
What
the savvy
void?
roll. There we go. That's a 14.
Huzzah.
Huh?
That is 5 damage on that gentleman.
Big lad,
A big lad. How's he looking?
he's still standing.
I hate that.
Well, you know, they're tanky.
Yes, I do. Tomoe, it's all you.
You should move first and get more towards the truck so you can be either in the truck when that thing starts shooting or at least nearby it when it starts shooting. That would be a good idea.
Here I am.
All right. Time for me to use my big manly muscles on lifting and loading this fucked up thing. That is a 9 total. I'm gonna use one of the 2 void points that I have, and get a better roll that time. Thank you. That's a 13 plus 3 for 16 on the body yaddy yaddy roll.
Yes, you start to load up. Basically, you get the initial connections all done.
There. Okay, this thing's moving. We could. I might need a bit more time though.
Yep.
Keep us informed.
All right then. I guess we'll start passing it off to some baddies because they gotta go.
Which baddie is the question?
Let's start with OG back here. Because I'm feeling like he might not be a ranged baddie, so he might just do some shambling, you know?
Which one?
Shamble, amble, amble, amble.
Big bad in the back right.
The unfortunate thing is that you were remembering wrong. He is in fact a ranged baddie.
Ah, dick.
Fuck. Well, we all have to learn.
The good thing for you is that he missed, though.
I love it
Oh,
when
sweet heavens.
bad guys miss. I love it when
Bless
my
us
enemies
and
don't
save
prosper.
us.
All right, let's get the rest of them out of the way.
This other one, however, did not miss, so what's he roll?
Oh, they're both ranged. Awesome.
They're both ranged. So, how's 2 damage feel, Teo?
I'll live, but I won't be happy about it.
Who is?
You know, no, solid point actually.
In their situation,
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn bitch is fast,
They're
Oh.
very fast.
but
That
not
one is
fast
close
enough. Okay, that
That
guy
one is
is.
close
He's
enough.
fast enough.
He zoom.
is there any like disadvantage mechanic for firing on somebody who's adjacent to you?
He missed. Let me double check. Doesn't look like it.
Nice.
Fire away, then.
Well, when it's my turn anyway.
Yo, we should do that. It should be that actually. That'd be cool.
Hey. We can
Okay.
popcorn it to Faye. I'm fine with that.
Top of the round, baby.
Okay. What was that thing that Gavin did last time called? Risky attack?
A risky attack.
I'm doing one of those. I just roll normal for that, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm spending a void point.
So, you failed the roll.
Yeah.
Targeted opponent gets an immediate counter attack against the
Ah,
attacker.
nuts!
Well,
Even if I spend a void point?
You do not get to spend a void point.
Oh.
That's the downside to it.
Ah, well, at least I have another void point back.
But this guy's has managed to get the hit. For 1 damage.
What did he roll?
He rolled a 14.
Okay. 1 damage. Great.
1 damage.
Tomoe, it's all you.
alrighty. I guess I'll continue with the lifting. That hasn't failed me just yet. Do a little more lifting and loading. I am gonna swing around to this side though, so I can load from over here. And also, so those two guys near them come to me and not to my friends who are squishier than I am. That's a 14 on the body this time.
That's a slip up.
Oof. I should probably blow a void point then. I still got those. I'm gonna do that. I got exactly 1 left. Okay, that's better for a 16.
That works.
Okay, we'll take that. I'm out of void points though, so
Next
gotta
cinch.
stop fucking up those rolls. All right, how many more of these do I think I need? Do I think I need before we're good to go?
Total of, well, you need 3. 3 more. I have
Alright,
no
with 3
problem with.
more, I need
I have
3
no
total.
problem. 3 more. I have no problem
Okay, got it.
disclosing that.
No, that's fine. Okay, cool. About 2/5 of the way there, friends. And I will popcorn it over to. Let's go, Teo. Let's get you out of that bad situation you're currently in.
Ah, right. Okay.
You
So
should get in the truck.
Theo needs some help.
You should get
Yeah.
in the truck.
yeah, I'm thinking of getting in the truck. Yeah, I'm gonna get in the truck, but on my way by, I'm going to try and shove this guy off of Faye, which I know that's probably going to be a body check. No, my
Why don't you
body
shoot
is
him then?
shy.
Babe.
Yeah, let's just shoot him on my way by. That works.
Because it's,
Pop.
we have guns. You can just do it.
I'm gonna burn that void point because that is a garbage roll. So I missed.
So I missed.
I fired and I missed.
You missed on the void roll.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do something fun with me?
Oh no.
Depends on your definition of fun.
Well, it's a new mechanic,
Oh, I love
so
new
it's kind of
mechanics.
fun. You want to make a d20 roll?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
What we're
That's a
doing is we're
15.
rolling. What we're doing is we're rolling on the void corruption table.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And
Oh.
so this is a mutative or corruptive effect that happens, and in this case, it's going to be because of the effect of everything that's going on in your head because of the relic and the Matrix. So right now, your eyes have completely glazed over, and looking at you, people can actually see the Matrix coding in the eyes. And just running down the inner whites of your eyes. And everything, if there was no question before, everything is now basically encoding for your vision.
So not just a ASCII art of what I'm seeing. No, it's just straight pure code now.
It's essentially just all coding. You get imagery, shapes and movement. You can tell who people are basically by their coding, what you recognize them as. But that's all it is now. It's just code.
Always has been.
I don't
Always
ascribe
has
to the
been.
binary, so I can't appear in code. Thank you very much.
But I thought
I
you
can't
were
be
changed
written in
the-
base 2.
I changed the flavor text a little bit, but
No,
Well-
binary difference.
Oh. You're more than bi ordinary. You're bi special.
Thanks, Turk.
Oh, this is great. Not to alarm anyone, but my vision has now gone pure abstract. So, fuck.
Great. Bullshit.
Can you
Fuck.
fucking
All right.
shoot?
Yes, I think.
Keep doing that.
I think
All right. I'm gonna popcorn it over. I'm thinking. No. Faye started this round off, and we already had some more. So, Gavin, you're up.
Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, I wanna get around and try to pop that one. I'm gonna give it my best college try. That's a 5 on the die.
Oh my god, guys, can we please stop?
I think I have one solitary void point. So if possible, may I use that to roll again?
if you would like to use it, then you can use it.
Yeah, let's go for it. Ooh, that's a lot better. That's gonna be a 15 total.
That's a hit.
All right. Here comes some damage from a thump of a vacuum pistol for 4 damage, if it please you. And if it don't, then it's 5.
All right.
Is it dead? Can
It's
it
not
be
dead.
No.
No.
Um,
It's not a boss fight if it's dead in 2 hits, Gavin.
well, it was 4 damage. That's on the higher end of things. I would. Is Delilah like doing anything right now? Is
She has not done anything yet. She can. She
has
has
your
the
nail
nail
gun.
gun. She can.
She has
do
the nail
this.
gun. Yeah. Why doesn't she try to pop a shot as well? I'll popcorn.
Because nobody has popcorn.
I'm gonna give it to Delilah.
Delilah will happily shoot the nail gun at the thing
Hey there,
attacking
Delilah,
Faye.
what's it like inside the truck? You're a million miles away, but I don't give a fuck.
Barely skirted by with that one.
Hey, you know what? That's the singing motivated her.
Mm-hmm.
The singing motivated her. That is 2 damage from that nail gun.
We'll take it.
We take those.
Honestly, we actually take those.
We accept 2 damage.
It's 2 more than we had previously.
All right.
Can I ask, what medium are we using to affix the obelisk to the truck? Are we using like
Seems like they're clamps of some kind.
chain,
Cable and clamp.
cable and clamp? Is there any slack in the cable?
I guess that depends on Tomoe and how secure.
No. Like, because we haven't driven away, is there any slack between the cable and us right now? Because I have a gross idea that I think you'll like.
Say there's some slack.
Cool.
I'll allow it.
I love it when my game mother allows things. All right, I guess it's just up to the baddies to go, yeah?
Up to the baddies. Let's see. Let's give the... Well, let's get the guy in front of Faye and knock them out of this. He's not gonna hit on a 1, so, you know, you're safe from that. Go to a ranged guy. How's the ranged guy looking?
Let's
Pretty
hear
potent.
equally bad. No, okay,
Not
that's not
really
what I'm
bad, unfortunately.
Yeah.
A
I
14
know.
from the ranged guy. Faye, how do you feel about 3 damage?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's livable. I'm not looking quite so purdy.
I think there might be cause for concern.
I think you always look pretty, personally, Captain.
Okay, the other
We can't
ranged
even see
guy
each
does
other
not
right
hit.
now.
Yeah, well.
Well,
Your flirtatious
See?
overtures are appreciated but unrealistic.
Bring it on, you bad bitches. What you got for me? My defense rating is a 13.
How's 1 damage feel?
I felt worse.
And that one's a miss.
Yeah, it's all right. Bring his friend in, too. I ain't worried about him.
Okay, then that is all the baddies. Who do we want to popcorn to now?
I think it's your call, love.
Yeah, it
It
is my
is.
call.
In fact. Did we finish hooking up the truck last turn?
I've got 3 more clamps to get down.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
So there is going to be another crying roar. Kind of reverberates through everyone's heads again.
Yay.
I see
Here
that
come more
look,
baddies.
Marin. No new baddies, but things are a bit scrambled.
Hmm.
Hold on, I need to... play with some things here.
Oh, joyous.
you should check out what happens when you click on one of the bad guys and then hit the delete key.
Nice try.
I'm really trying over here.
You get some really cool you try pressing the Control W hotkey. That might boost your frame rate somewhat. Okay.
I don't have tokens for everything, but things are more than a bit scrambled as visibs are now torn from abominations to familiar faces. People like, well, for example, Knight is now standing in front of you, Faye, asking after you if you're alright. Diana is standing by Tomoe. Delilah is asking after Dennis. Beyond the windshield, beyond the windows of the truck, are patients that have long been left behind for Gavin. These are people that have been considered loved ones or lost.
It's not real. No, this is real. We gotta get moving.
Hey, we have a job to do. Just don't look. Don't think about it.
Who's up first?
Who's up?
So I'm gonna say that with this, it's very much overbearing. That feeling, that presence, that sensation that this is real is overbearing, overwhelming. The only one who does not seem to be affected by this is, well, Teo. Teo doesn't see things in a new reality. Teo just sees code. I think we're gonna start with him.
All right. So I still, as far as my side is concerned, I still see the abominations. I still see things as close to normal as possible.
Yes.
All right. So from my position on the truck, can I hit the one right here by Tomoe?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at that one then.
Boy.
And I got a 14.
You're shooting Diana. I love it.
Yeah, thanks for shooting my wife. Really appreciate it, boss.
Look, I don't know if you're seeing your wife. All I'm saying is an abomination right on top of you.
Think my wife's an abomination? Fuck, dude, that's really mean.
Roll that damage.
I mean, she's been stressing you out this entire time, so I think it's rather valid. And that's only a
Bit of a red flag, I'll give you that.
Two damage.
2 damage.
Okie Okay. Where are you sending it?
I mean, I just took a shot and apparently hit Tamori's wife. So let's see what Tamori has to say about this immediately.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna ask. What's that look like for me, DM? Like, what's happening in my brain space right now?
What it looks like is it looks like Diana was about to open her mouth and say something and then just immediately got shot in the chest.
Is she still moving?
Yeah, she is still moving. She's hand over the gunshot wound, trying to kind of keep pressure on it, and is looking past you towards Teo, giving you a very clear indicator of who just did that.
I This is all so wrong. I Thankfully, Tails in the truck, so it's not actually easy for me to get to him right now. So you probably have to worry about hating you. I am going to try to focus on the clamp. I have a job to do. I don't know how well that's gonna go for me, but I'm gonna
Would you
try to
like
focus on the
to?
clamp.
Would you like to negotiate a savvy roll to see how well that works out?
I don't know how much I can negotiate, but I'll try it. Dice, please don't fail me now. It's been 8.
That is a failure.
All right. Well, we tried. Um, yeah, I think
I think that's
obviously.
largely in that Diana is screaming.
Yeah,
and
no, that is reasonable. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna just drop to the floor and just violently like place his hands all over her and try to like do something, anything. I don't think he really knows like how to process what's happening all around him. Like it's all just happening so fast he can't really think straight, and instinct just tells him to take care of her. So yeah, I don't know if I'm doing anything this turn. Unfortunately, I I'm think I'm just kind of lost in the sauce right now.
would you like to popcorn it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give it over to the captain. Why not? Let's let the captain do some stuff. Wait, no. No. Better idea. Possibly not a better idea. I'm gonna pass it to the abomination that actually is Diana. My reasoning being, if the abomination attacks me, maybe it'll break the illusion.
Well, we can still hop.
Any objections to that? Is that a dumb plan? You can tell me it's a dumb plan.
I don't think it's a dumb plan.
Of course you don't. You don't count right now. Stop.
Do
Anyway.
your thing. Do your thing. It's dramatically interesting.
All right, then let's do that then. This is about to backfire. I feel it really hard in my soul. All right, Madre Day game. Hit me with your worst.
So the way I picture this is that in response to you trying to calm her down and take care of her responses to lash back out.
Yeah, okay, no, that's reasonable.
Screaming and then clawing kind of at your chest, at your shoulders, arms. Not necessarily in a way to try to get away from you, but just lashing out in pain or in anger. Which that puts us at a 13 on that die roll. That's dramatically appropriate. That is dramatically appropriate.
How much damage are you doing to me?
I think 1 damage seems fair.
I think 1. That's fine.
Nails do a lot, apparently.
Yes. Insert horrible joke about liking it rough, leaving it there, moving on. Well, I guess that means you get to decide who takes the old corn day pop.
Da, 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 da. Game mommy.
Let's see. Who do we popcorn to? No, I think I like the original plan of popcorning it to Faye.
Okay, cool.
Does so night just struck me is the way I have to interpret that sequence of events, right?
In the blur of everything happening, I would think so, yes.
Okay, so I had this idea before Abomination became night. Tell me if it feels unreasonable. I was gonna take one of the clamps attached to the truck and then wrap it around them in a single loop and then clamp it onto the obelisk. Because these things haven't shown themselves to be very smart. And I don't know if you've ever heard about what happens when a line goes taut around, flesh.
You're gonna split it.
I'm also, I feel like if there's any doubt in Faye's mind, Knight is a former pirate and would have worked with lines and would be smart enough to just take it off. Does that feel reasonable, or should I make a savvy check to run that plan?
Savvy, just to kind of get bearings.
Okay. That's a 1.
Uh-oh.
I'm chewing on it. Yeah, I'll spend a void point. We're not letting that ride.
Now it's the time to do it.
Are you joking me? Another one on a different die. It wasn't meant to be.
Pain.
Hey, Vermin.
Yeah.
Would you like to do a cool new mechanic with me?
Oh
Sure.
no. I feel like I've heard this before. Hold on.
Would you like to roll a d20?
I sure can. Are you joking me? That's another 1. That is statistically very unlikely.
Yeah, well.
So you've said before that the whole cloning process is all about programming, right? How would it feel to go back to the revert-based programming?
I mean, it would kind of be like, I imagine a lot of it would be like deleting, or like doing a factory reset on a phone. I guess the question that I would toss back to you is like, how much memory does Faye retain?
Let's call it a reboot sequence, in the sense of you will retain memory, but it's a matter of time before you collect it all back.
Okay. So, yeah, if Faye is back to factory default, is the person in front of her behaving in a threatening way?
I would say so.
You would say yes?
I would say so. It is an unfamiliar person wearing combative gear in a very high-tech situation.
Okay, so Faye drops the cane because Faye would not know about that injury and would fire point blank. with Petunia.
Incredible sound effect work, by the way.
Fully on this episode sub.
That's an 18. Actually, that's a 20. Dirty, but
The dirtiest 20s.
we take what we can get.
What's the damage?
4.
Figure stumbles back, but they are still standing, almost to you, almost inhuman.
Thing's taken 10 hull damage and is not dead yet? Fucking hell.
I think Faye at this point, trying to think. Naval Infantry Unit F43. I seem to have come out of pod with damage. Requesting orders.
The fuck?
What?
No, I'm lost too. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm busy right now.
Kevin, the hell are you saying?
Looking for orders.
God damn it. Just keep shooting at that thing.
Affirmative.
Oh no. Gavin has authority.
Finally.
Teo, can I plant something for you that is of interest and concern?
Go ahead.
How organic do you look?
Fairly organic.
Convincingly organic?
Oh, I know this is
I mean, if you don't look me dead in the eye right now, yes.
Cool. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Oh no.
Let's, on that note, Teo, it's all you.
Alright. I'm gonna
Teo start this round?
Yeah, good as when I started this round.
Oh, did you? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you sure did. You sure did. Gavin, it's all you.
Oh, cool. Is there a way I can help maybe get this thing up with the savvy roll of my own, or I want to try and finish this winching process at this point. Shit's hitting the fan, and I don't like the smell.
Yeah.
So savvy roll?
Yeah.
Alrighty, here it comes. That's gonna be a flat 10.
That's a negative.
You know what? I don't technically have to ask, but I'm gonna say it like this. I have an origin benefit called Stubborn, where I can reroll once per session.
Go forth and do great things.
I'd like to really make this happen here. That's going to be a 13, please.
Yes.
Okay. There is so much fear on my body.
There's so much going on.
That was very nearly not a 13. That was very nearly the number next to the 13 on my die.
Okay, so you're working on getting the next cinch done on the obelisk, or?
Yeah, he's popping out and just trying to get this
That's
thing since. Yeah.
That's a body.
Okay. Body. I'm not bad at body. That's going to be a 10 on the die, but my body is 2. So 12.
That'll work.
Ah! Ah!
We got 3.
Nailed it.
We're getting there done.
It's been completely wasted round.
Has everyone gone?
Think so. I would have been useful, but someone shot my wife, so you know.
So how many more?
Look, I didn't want your wife to stick a needle in your eye.
That's a good reference. How many cinches do we have to get done?
Big
5.
five. We got
5?
three.
Okay, first 5 was in my head, but I wanted to confirm. Okay, yeah, but I think we've all gone, aside from Delilah, who might want to shoot somebody or something. But probably not, because talking to...
Lila needs to make a savvy roll to stop talking to her dead husband.
I believe in her.
She crit, so
See?
she
See what
has
happens when
made
you believe?
peace. She has made peace with her dead husband.
Must be
Who is
fucking
she gonna
nice.
shoot? Who is she gonna shoot? Um. See, it's between dead wife and pirate.
Please, I've been through enough.
We'll go for the pirate. We'll let
Okay.
Tomoe handle his wife.
I'm dealing with some shit right now, friends.
We'll handle the wife when we get to the wife.
We'll get there eventually.
Knight is still standing. I need them to take more damage.
Well, we keep saying.
Alright, so everyone's gone. We're effectively at the top of the round. I think that's a good place to call it for the night.
Okay.
Sounds good for me.
Some soothing music on so that we can
Yeah.
chill
I feel
out for those
soothed
outros.
right now.
Feels
So fucking soothed.
So soothed.
Ugh.
Okay, so that is it for the night. I have successfully traumatized everyone, I think.
You did it. Good job.
Thanks.
How are you? It only hurts in my cerebellum.
So let's go ahead and knock it out again in overlay order, do our outros and such as that.
Okay, folks. Are you ready? Because it's me again, Turk, or Turk Accented. By this point, your doctor should have cleared you for saying that name. Anyway, I have gotten to play Gavin. Things are going great. He gets to drive a truck. And if you want to see more of me and my face and things I do and you think that's cool, well, then you can catch me this Sunday over on Lost Caravan RPG, where I will be doing a one-shot of Deathmatch Island. All I know so far about my character is they're a dog trainer, which I think is pretty cool because I like dogs. And then on the 8th, I'll be right back here. We will either be streaming the episode of Oathsworn that was recorded but not streamed last time in the last year. So long ago. Or we'll be jumping back in. And if you're not familiar already, Oathsworn is a Greek mythology and epic heroism, epic fantasy blend. We've got some really cool stuff going on there. It's been running for 2 years now across stuff, and I think it's pretty neat. I think it's worth a peek. If you haven't joined us yet, we'd love to have you. And beyond that, on the 11th next week, I'll be over on Lost Caravan again for like an intermission of our Delta Green game, where instead we'll be playing some Blades in the Dark. We've had a lot of fun doing some campfire questions to build relationships, and I'm excited to bring back kind of grizzled fighter character guy who's like a teen. I don't know. We were all being Dexy's Midnight Runners, and it's based off the Warriors. It sounds like a really cool concept with some cool people. Much like this show, which, speaking of this show, which is awesome, you can join us next time on on February 1st, I believe, unless my calendar's wrong. And you should do that, or otherwise I'll be sad, and you'll be missing out on some really cool talent. And you shouldn't do that. Be good for you. And make sure you support all the people you see on your screen here and keep being the awesome person I know you can be, or else I'll feel real bad. Worse than I already do. So, please, for my health. Anyway, pass it over to Philly's finest.
It's me. I'm Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as Pure Fox Philly's finest. I'm on the internet at Young Foxy, YUNGFOXXII, sometimes there's an underscore in the middle. So if you can't find one, look for the other one. I do all kinds of cool stuff, normally right here on Neon Lights Roleplay. The next place you'll see me on your screens, next time you see me on your screens, will be on the 13th, next Saturday, for another episode of Bite Marks, Lunar Pulse, where I get to be Werewolf Kratos' granddad. It's great. Afterwards, you'll see me back around for some other things, namely at some point soon, hopefully if not the 17th and on the 31st, we'll be finally airing episodes of Stardust Ghosts again. It's my mecha magnum opus using Vermin's incredible no amount of armor system. I have a cast of all BIPOC, femme, and non-binary people who bring the absolute most emotion and drama to mecha that you've ever seen. If you haven't caught the show so far, please catch more of it. It's great. It's incredible. I can't wait to come back to you so you guys can see all the great stuff we're doing. Other than that, like I said, I'm back here, like Turk said, I'm back here in a month on the February 1st to do this thing with these people again. And outside of that, I occasionally pop up to do other things. So thanks for hanging out with us. It's been great. You guys have been awesome, and I've been Foxy. Over to you, Shock.
All right. So yes, I have been Shockpoint Failure. I would like to echo the fact that I do welcome that everybody showed up for session tonight. Hope everybody had fun. I have played my role as Tal Shardi, the AI who is failing rapidly right now, and it is not fun for him. I'm having a blast. So on the front of where you can find me next will actually be this Saturday over on Singularity Roleplay, where we'll be bringing back for the first time this year, Speakeasy Conspiracy. Things have been getting a bit crazy. It's time to let things mellow out and get a good beat of things there. After that, you can catch me on my own streams, typically speaking, every Monday and Wednesday, over right here on Twitch, Shockpoint Failure. Not hard to find me. My handles usually stay about this within the same category of things. Speaking of, you can find me over on Twitter at Shockpoint622 and Blue Sky at Shockpoint Failure. It's very simple, very straightforward, and all of that. I do have a couple of projects in the work. I did miss my deadline on the Noctis Archive rewrite, but it should be done nevertheless before the end of February, preferably before the end of January. But we're going to see how that plays out. I believe that wraps it up for me, so I'm going to pass it on over to Vermin again.
Hello, I'm Legendary Vermin. Today I played F43, the naval infantry clone, currently awaiting instructions and trying to understand the world that she finds herself in. If you want to see more of the games that I play, I have good news. Next week, on Tuesday, you can catch me over on Singularity Roleplay, where I'm playing another one of Meg's lovely horror games. That one is Camp Runner's Cross, where we play gay teen. And everything's fine. You can catch me doing stuff on this channel as a GM at the every 4 weeks on Mondays. You can catch me doing The World Within You, which is our bass boosted and spray paint splattered take on Voidheart Symphony by Minerva McJanda. We've just started our second major arc in that show, and it stands to be a doozy. We finally have the wonderful Mallard Man Milan back. So we are at full force and fighting hard. And of course, as Foxy mentioned earlier, I make games. You can find my game, No Amount of Armor, over on my itch page. That's Legendary Vermin. And of course, I am Legendary Vermin on all the places on the internet that matter. That's YouTube, Twitch, itch, Blueski, the former Twitter known now as blah.com, and basically anywhere else you might go looking for me. Play my games, enjoy my streams, and I'll see you next time.
Yes, that brings us to me. Hello, everybody. I am Meg and/or Meg Mysteria. You can find me as such on Twitch, on Twitter, on itch, also on Blue Sky, because I'm there also. As far as what I've got coming up, you can find me next Tuesday, like Vermin said, running them through gay camp. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. After that, the third Sunday, which is the 21st, will be our next episode of Breaking Neon, which is our City of Mist campaign over on Singularity Roleplay. Shock will be there too. I'll continue to torment him in other ways. And then, of course, I believe the 24th is our next installment of By His Shadowed Piece. Right back here on Neon Lights Roleplay, run by the fabulous Foxy. And then, of course, we'll come back right back here on the 1st for our next installment of this, where I get to continue the second part of this boss fight and torment the heck out of these guys again. If you like what I do, what I run, I also write games like Vermin. I recently posted a new one. I'm terrible at actually promoting my content. I haven't done any promoting for the new one I just dropped. Was On Borrowed Time, which is a tarot deck based solo journaling game that's reliving the 24 hours before your death. So if you're interested in things like that, solo journaling, the macabre, or tarot in general, check it out. And I think that's it. I think that's it for us tonight, guys. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Good night.
Stick around for the raid.